Okay, okay. I think that we are officially here. Let's just check it out. Let's make sure, it takes a second. Let
Bankman-Fried.
SBF. Talk
Everybody
with SBF
likes
for a
a
little bit.
story about an underdog.
He's the CEO of the cryptocurrency exchange FTX.
The wealthiest
Who would have thought that this
person
guy would have
under
rug us
30
all?
in the world.
Someone out of the ordinary.
What makes him so different and so rich?
You said you always wanted to get rich, but not for the reasons you might expect.
An unlikely genius who comes once in a lifetime.
Living with roommates, sleeping on a beanbag in his office.
The guy's a nut. He doesn't sleep.
Sam is a genius.
The Michael Jordan of crypto, if you will.
Somebody who wants to change the world for good.
He decided that he wanted to dedicate his life to doing good for the world.
This is not one of those stories.
In the span of about 1 week, Sam Bankman-Fried went
What's up,
from
Zenith? How's it going?
Billionaire to bankruptcy.
The Southern District of New York has confirmed the arrest of FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried,
the once crowned king of crypto, now adorned in handcuffs.
In the month of
You know what's crazy to me is stuff like this. We're just watching this for a little bit. This is a fake genius $30 billion fraud. This is about SBF from FTX. What up for life? Scott, how's it going? Zenith, thanks for reposting the stream. We are doing it on YouTube and Kick today, so we'll see how that goes. I'm just playing this while it fills it up a little bit. We won't watch this the whole time. I've been watching this thing about SBF, given that FTX is unlocking a lot of stable coins into the crypto market. I'm doing great. For life, Scott, how you doing? I also changed the mic so there's not a noise gate on it because I started to hear, like, sometimes the mic would cut out, and I think that it was because the noise gate. I'm not sure, but I think it's because the noise gate. So I'm trying to remove that and see what happens.
Worse than Theranos. This is worse than Madoff.
And it all centered around one man and a web of lies spun over the course of a few years.
The devil in nerd's clothing.
A stunning fall from someone who was once considered crypto's golden boy.
Many out there who believe he's just a pathological liar.
I remember watching it unfold and wondering, how?
Sale, how's it going?
Believe it, from Wall Street to celebrities.
Here's my boy Sam from FTX.
And even Washington, D.C.
His FTX team were among the top political donors.
The multi-billion-dollar class action lawsuit accuses FTX, its former CEO, and around a dozen celebrities of causing some $11 billion in U.S. investor losses.
Over the last few months, I wanted to find the pieces of the puzzle, a puzzle that had managed to...
I mean, I never understand this stuff, how, like, people can do these kinds of scams, make all that money, then they go to jail, but somehow, like, they still have money. Does that make sense? Like, shouldn't they have to give all the money back? If they're the ones who do the scam, 30 billion collapse, FTX, how does SBF still have money? I don't get it.
So many. But what I found was a story that left...
Bo Staff, how's it going? Thank you so much for the positive, kind words on the stream. Dude, how much fun was that in the Rage Terminal yesterday? I had so much fun, dude. Carl X, how's it going? We also crushed our Blowfin trade, by the way. I don't really know where to see, like, what we came up with. Like, I don't know if anyone knows. Here, hold on, let me pull it up. I mean, our Blowfin trade, look at this. We 100x shorted Bitcoin at 114.5, which is about, like, right here. It's pretty good. And then we dipped way down here. We did stop out because I adjusted our stop loss. I adjusted it down to 113.5. So this little wick right here caught us. But I think it was like 80% or something like that. And I don't really see, like, where it shows the overall trade. I don't know where it's at. We need someone to tell me, because I want to just see, like, what was the trade. I see sell short and buy long for the stop loss. I see, like, plus 200K, or not, I wish, plus the percentage. But I don't see where it shows. You know, like, people, like, take, like, a snapshot of their trade and they share it. I just want to be able to see it so that we know, so we can share that information. All I see is this stuff down here. Yeah, Bo Staff, it was hilarious. I mean, like, people thought, like, I was serious. I got messages from people saying, dude, that one's the scam. Don't put my photo with that one. That's not me. That's the Port Cabal. And I'm like, really? Everyone said that you were in this one. So it was pretty fun. I had to clarify because people were, like, really, really freaking out about it. So where do you see, like, your trade? Where's Crypto the Kid? I just want to see what the actual trade was. Like, how much did we make? What was our percentage? Where is this at? CVC, Cabal versus Cabal. John, remember how we did that trolling yesterday? Trolling of, what's it called? Rage Guy? It's pretty funny. In their back channels, they're very concerned. I think only Bo staff understood that it was trolling. Bo staff was one of the few that understood. He's like, nah, he's trolling. But people were really, I got messages. A lot of messages. In the DMs. But we did hit on this trade. Again, I can't really show because I don't know why it's not, I don't really know why it's not showing. But we have a winning trade. So anyways, we'll get to it. We're going to take some more trades here. We're just watching a little bit of this FTX thing on SBF. It's a little bit long, so we're not going to watch the whole thing. It's like an hour long. I don't want to sit here for 1 hour watching about FTX and SBF. But
some people think this story begins and ends with Sam Bankman-Fried, but that's wrong. It is doomed to repeat itself.
Doomed to repeat itself.
First, for the last 3 years, I've been using Notion on a daily basis, who are also the sponsors for today's video.
Oh God,
Notion
is this a sponsor?
essentially gives you a place to store your notes, your to-do list, your goals, and just about anything that's inside of your
Let's see, is there
head,
anything else
all in one
interesting that we
place.
could look
So
at?
Here is an example of a
The Cult of
Notion
the Dead
page.
Stock?
These
That's a
pages
shoe
are
thing.
essentially like a blank
Crypto, the
canvas where
world's
you can
greatest
store
scam.
whatever
Why are they all
information
so
you like,
long?
whether that
Dude,
is
can I
just
just get like a
text,
nice chill
tables,
little
or
video?
Entire databases with various properties.
Who
This
is
Notion page that we're
Satoshi?
looking at
Maybe we
right
can
now
figure
is
that out.
basically
Let's do some investigation. John, what do you mean? You don't have to even be here. You could bounce. We got more than enough. We're about to find the next. Dude, we cooked. We hit a 83%. We absolutely cooked. Hey, we had people jump in. It looks like live viewers were 10. Then 1 minute later, it was 3. So, yeah, no. Seems like people bounced. Well, thank you for clarifying, John. I was offended there for a second. I was offended there for a second. Here we go. We'll just watch this real quick. Lex Friedman. They'll tell us. What up, soulmate?
Things about Bitcoin, and sorry to romanticize certain
Soulmate's
notions,
here at least.
but Satoshi Nakamoto, that the founder is anonymous. Maybe you can speak to.
How big is Satoshi's wallet right now? Like $118 billion? Let's be real. We really need Satoshi to never touch that wallet. It's kind of important.
To whether that's useful, but also I just like the psychology of that, to imagine that there's a human being that was able to create something special and walk away. So first, are you Satoshi Nakamoto?
I'm certain I'm not. No, actually,
Thanks
I
for the
think
repost,
the
soulmate.
provenance is really important. And if I were to look at the highlighted points, I think having a founder that was anonymous or pseudonymous is important. I think the founder disappearing is also important. I think that the fact that the Satoshi coins never moved is also important.
Hey, that's what I said. Do you guys think Satoshi's still alive? You guys think he's actually alive? What up, Dracul? Dracul reposting the stream. GM. Hey, Dracul, we hit on our 100x Bitcoin short. I closed it out. I moved the stop loss to 113.5 and it hit earlier today. 83%. John, you think Satoshi's alive? You probably think it's the CIA, right? You think it's like a government agency that did all this to like undermine the US dollar? Which would be genius. Do you know how genius it would be if the US government actually started Bitcoin as a way to get out of their debt and just move to the new world order of Bitcoin? It would be amazing. I don't know why they would be selling all of it, but I know you have been, Dracul. I was just happy and celebrating. Dracul, how do you get... Okay, here we go. We'll pause for you for a second, Dracul. How do I get to see like where our trade is at? Like what percentage we made? You know those cards that everyone pulls up? How do I see the card of the trade? Because I see it right here. I see like down, if you come down here, like what trades we made. I see details, but this doesn't tell me, hey, up 20% or whatever. It is really annoying. So I don't know where it's at. And I've looked. Copy trading, futures. Where is this? Information, settings, coupon. Do we get a coupon? A discount. All right, let me know because that's what we're looking for. I want to share it with everybody. We're watching this 4 minutes, and then we'll get back to trading.
Initial coin offering is also important. I think the lack of a corporate sponsor is important. I think the fact that it traded for 15 months with no commercial value was also important. You know, I think that the simplicity.
What up, Mr. Boss? How's it going?
And is very important. And I think that the outcome of the block size wars is very important. And all of those things add up to common property. They're all indicators of a digital property as opposed to security. If there was a Satoshi sitting on top of $50 billion worth of Bitcoin, I don't think it would cripple Bitcoin as property, but I think it would undermine its digital property. And if I wanted to undermine a crypto asset network, I would do the opposite of all those things. I would launch one myself. I would sell 25% or 50% to the general public. I would keep some of the initial, I would pre-mine some stuff or early mine it, you know, and I would keep an influence on it. Those are all the opposite of what you would do in order to create common property.
Dracul said he is going to send us some stuff in Telegram that we'll take a look at.
And so I see the entire story as Satoshi giving a gift of digital property to the human race and disappearing.
Do you think it was one person? Do you have ideas of who it could be?
I don't care to speculate.
Okay. But do you think it was one person? Like
I think it was one person. Maybe in conjunction with a bunch of others. I mean, it might have been a group of people that were working together, but certainly there's a Satoshi account.
I mean, it's just so fascinating to me that one person could be so brave and thoughtful. Or do you think a lot of it is accident, like the block size wars, the decision to make a block a certain size, all the.
I think honestly, like, I don't think. De Kaiser's dropping some Tony Montana stuff. We'll go check out what he's got going on in a second. I bet you it wasn't even like that serious. I bet you that Satoshi, it wasn't like they were making it thinking, oh, it's going to be worth $1 million a coin someday. Of course they're going to say that. They have a white paper and all this stuff. But I bet it was just a bunch of nerds hanging out around. It would be like if we did it, right? If we were just hanging out, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we had a digital currency of some kind? Like, that's what I think. I think that it was just something that, like, imagine even like how Pepe started. These meme coins, they're all scams in the beginning until they get legs, and then all of a sudden they have value, and it's better for them to keep it going. Even the best, no matter what you say, your favorite meme coin, if it's successful, SHIB, Doge, Pepe, Bonk, all of them started out as like scam coins that their intention was to scam. And then they accidentally stumbled upon something that actually worked. And then they said, oh, let's keep it going. That is exactly what happened. What did the Doge founder do? Very famous. The Doge founder sold his coins after making it as a joke for a Honda Civic. Hey, he turned nothing into a Honda Civic. What a great win for him, right? It'd be worth like $1.2 billion right now. So if the founder of Doge, who founded this thing as a joke to show how lame cryptocurrencies were, there was no value behind them. Look, I just turned it into a Honda Civic. If the founder of Doge is paper handing it for a Honda Civic instead of $1.2 billion, you're telling me that these other assets didn't start out as something similar? I don't think that Satoshi did this thinking, oh yeah, we're going to like overthrow the global order financial system.
Things you mentioned led up to the characteristics that make Bitcoin property.
Bitcoin looks
Do
like
you
it's
think
perking
that's
back up.
an accident, or it was deeply thought through? Like, how does this is almost like a history of science
I think
question.
people tried it they tried 40 of them, right? I mean, I think there's a history of attempting to create something like this, and it was tried many, many times, and they failed for different reasons. And I think that it's like Prometheus tried to start a fire 47 times, and maybe the 48th time it sparked. And that's how I see this. This is the first one that sparked.
They tried the Bitcoin idea like a bunch of times.
And it sets a roadmap for us. And I think
I didn't know that.
if you're looking for any one word that characterizes, it's fair, right? The whole point of the network is it's a fair launch, a fair distribution. Like, yeah, I have Bitcoin, but I bought it. In fact, at this point, we've paid $4 billion of real cash to buy it. If I was sitting on the same position and I had it for free, then there's always this question of, did I pay, or I bought it for a nickel a coin or a penny a coin. The question is,
that's an interesting, good point. That's the thing that people always say about meme coins, right? When you have allocation, when you just mint it, it's a little different.
Was it fair? And that's a very hard question to answer, right? Did you acquire
the fairness question
the
stuff.
Bitcoin that you own fairly? And if you roll the clock back, you could have bought it for a nickel or a dime, but that was when it was
You could have gotten it free.
more likely to fail. Right? When the risk was greater, the cost was lower. And then over time, the risk became lower and the cost became greater.
That's how it
and
goes.
The real critical thing was to allow the marketplace, absent any powerful interested actor. Right? It's almost like if Satoshi had held 1 million coins and then stayed engaged for 10 more years, tweaking things in the background, there'd still be that question. But what we've got is really a beautiful thing. We've got a chain reaction in cyberspace, or an ideology spreading virally in the world that
I think that's
that
what it
has
is.
seasoned.
It's kind of this ideology. I think it's good of the ideology about freedom. I think that that's a big deal. Oh no, I skipped it. Okay, that was kind of it. I think he was about to be done.
Sound and fury along the way.
Okay, we have a few things that we'll do today. I don't have like crazy plans. I do want to make some trades. Dracul sent some stuff. Go to futures, then look at your closed positions. Okay, futures, look at closed positions. Order history, position history. Oh, here we go. There it is. Oh, 79.38%. Oh, close enough. 83%. I didn't mean to clickbait the title, guys. Thought it was 83%. You should have a share option. Okay. Position history, share option. Share. Oh, you guys don't even see this. Here we go. Hold on. There we go. Share option. Can I, if I extend this down, hold on, I want to see something real quick. If I extend this down a little bit, can I scroll down more? No. Okay. I just wanted to keep scrolling down the window, but it won't let me. It stops right here for some reason. Okay. Then look at your closed positions. So position history, positions. I don't see closed positions. This is our Pepe. Our Pepe chilling. Open, order history, position history. Closed. Closed. Here it is in position history. We do see at least that we're up. We did it. But I don't really see where we can say, okay, we have our USDT there. But I don't see share. I'm surprised that they don't have that like front row center. I feel like people like unearth that share button on closed positions like candy. But it's like that hard to find. It's buried under 3 layers of navigation. That's kind of weird. I'm surprised you can't just click this here. Are you banned from the Telegram, Dracul? Or you can't comment on X? I feel like the comments are pretty slow today. Maybe there's, who knows? Maybe there's a bug. Is it bugged out? It says we're offline on X. Pump Fun everywhere, but we're not. We're here. We're doing it. We're hanging out. We're making some trades. But I definitely don't see it. Closed. I don't see anything that says share. Maybe there's something here. No. That's okay. We don't need to share it. We'll know in our hearts and minds that we did it and that we cooked. Because there is nothing here that I can click. I can click this. $20 trading fee. Dang. That's 10%? Dracul, there's a 10% trading fee here? No, that's unacceptable. 10%? Actually? That's going to be like impossible to overcome. A 10% trading fee, you guys. Look at that. That is insane. You'll never overcome that, Alpha. That's way too much. How do you get those fees down? Do I just have to email Blowfin and tell them, hey, yo, stop charging me so much? I know that there's a way. Maybe I need an affiliate link. I'm not sure. But that seems pretty wild to me. 10%. What is this? California taxes? All right, let's go here. I do want to look up. There were so many people yesterday because Thread Guy said his thing about taxes. Check this out, you guys. Did you guys see this? Is this it? Where's the taxes? Here it is.
PM received a number on my screen that was so ridiculously egregious that I fell.
Can anyone comment, by the way? I feel like there's like no comments anywhere. Is it just dead? Dead? Everyone's disappeared. I don't know where it went. That's okay. We'll find the trades.
I swear to you, I dropped my phone on the floor and I fell to my knees and I called my accountant and I was like,
okay, there we go. John can comment.
I think you have the wrong client. And I run some napkin math and I owe 54% of my short-term capital gains back into taxes.
Also, though, John, what up, Mister? Okay, Mr. Boss, thank you. I was just making sure everyone could be here at least. You guys can chill. No worries. No need to chat. But what up, Dracul? How's it going? John, he says he owes 54% in his taxes. He needs a new tax person, right? That's crazy. Oh, nice, Dracul. I know you get off around this time. Like, yeah, 54% in taxes, but like, you shouldn't be paying 54%. Like, that's pretty bad. I mean, you have some issues. Because, John, what do you, like, I mean, that guy needs to be fired for sure. I think that I want to say, I mean, I have an S Corp, so I run everything through an S Corp, not to get too boring with taxes, but you never pay 54% as an S Corp.
I, last night at 10 p.m.
I think it's like 28%.
Received a number on my screen that was so ridiculously egregious that I fell. I swear to you, I dropped my phone on the floor and I fell to my knees and I called my accountant and I was like, dude, I think you have the wrong client. And I run some napkin math and I owe 54% of my short-term capital gains back into taxes.
There's no way. It honestly doesn't even make sense that you would owe 54% because short-term capital gains is what, 40%? Like I can't even think of a way that you would get to 54% in America. How do you get there? Like you have to actively do bad things. Not bad things like cheating. You have to actively do like dumb things. I don't even know what it'd be. He must owe back taxes or penalties or something like that. Because there is no 54% tax rate. Not even in California.
54%. 54. Do you understand how ridiculous that is? That means on my Trump trade, on the greatest trade of my life, Gavin Newsom made more money than me on Trump. Do you understand?
He's got to be clickbaiting. Like, if you made a Trump trade, even if you're a billionaire, the biggest billionaire in the world, and you turn 100,000 into 500,000 on the Trump trade, you're not paying 54% on Trump trade.
It's more than half.
It's not possible.
It's more than half. It's not like, brother. The California government made more money on my trade than me.
They did not.
More.
I guarantee you, with all of my hearts, that the state of California did not take 54% of that trade. I guarantee it. I mean, the only way, because how U.S. taxes work is there's the U.S. government. The U.S. government takes their cut, and then the state government could take their cut. The state taxes in California is like 13% at like the highest. Maybe it gets up to like 15, something like that. He's referring to as 54% of the total amount he gained. That doesn't account other business. I see what you're saying. So like he could have made 100,000, whatever. Who cares what the numbers? 100,000 on the Trump trade, and he owed 54,000 in taxes, and he thinks that's a 54% tax on the Trump trade, but that could just be taxes generally. Either way,
More money than me. Okay.
There's no way. I want to see some of these. Why is tax so high there? I trust me. I hate taxes. I've made my my position very clear. I'm not a fan of taxes, but we're gonna do a little bit of investigation here, boys and girls. Live in California. California taxes are high, but like, here we go. These are the things that I was looking for here. Even a short-term trade is capped at 30% as trading. I thought that it was 40% in some tax brackets, but maybe 30%. He should get a new accountant. I think he's reporting his taxes wrong. Akroc, is that accurate? How can someone in Cali get taxed at 54% on crypto when short-term cap gains is 30%? Most states, it's around 50% if you're making more than $500K a year. Although if you hire a good tax guy, I guarantee you can drop this down. Yeah, you're right, honestly. 50 is criminal. I'm not paying that. You can see tax evasion from now on. 50% here too. It's 50% over 500K? Is that true? Capital gains taxes in California. Hold on, John's calling here. John, how is this guy paying 54% taxes?
It's impossible, but I had to share another story that I'm sure everyone would be interested in. I just dropped it in the chat. So if not the Banana Zone, I dropped it in the other one.
Okay, let me look.
So a Chinese woman had the authorities seize 61,000 Bitcoins from her. $6.7 billion. And if you check out her story,
what is this?
Yeah.
I'm looking right now. How do I get to the tweet actually? Oh,
Bitcoin
it's opening.
archive, 1.7
It's opening.
million. Yep, you got it.
Yeah, it's coming up. There, this lady here. This is
the
one
world's biggest Bitcoin seizure ever. Authorities seized 61,000 Bitcoin. I mean, I don't know what she did, but talk about a kick in the nuts. Like, how much would that suck? Like, you go from Chinese peasant living in the rice paddies to multi-billionaire in Bitcoin, and then the government's like, yeah, we're just going to take that from you.
So funds tied to a massive fraud that scammed 128,000 victims. She held more Bitcoin than any corporate entity besides Saylor. This lady right here had $6.7 billion worth of Bitcoin.
You're telling me this is a Bitcoin billionaire and a criminal mastermind. I mean, I'm not one to judge. I'm not one to really
Can we get a link?
People.
Like, I hate when they do this, and I know that they do it because the Twitter algorithm does weird stuff. Like if you have links in it, but like,
yeah, here, got you.
How do I find this article? I'm asking ChatGPT. I made $5 million on a crypto trade that I held for only 1 month. I live in California. What will my overall tax rate be on that money, both federal and state? Congrats on the win. Thank you. Oh, he said, look, it says 54%. It could be because you hit 40.8% federal. But yeah, it's only 13% state.
Is there like a municipality portion? Like, does some of it have to do with what city you live in? Is there an add-on for that or anything?
It probably could be. I mean, again, still, you should, I mean, I don't know. I'm not talking like tax evasion. I'm talking just straight up like having an accountant write some stuff off here and there. Come on.
You know what I love about it is that the guy worked at some point to generate the money to make that trade.
Yeah.
And the government taxed his employer for paying him. And then they taxed him on the money that he received. And then when he went to put gas in his car to buy, so that he could go to the store or the Bitcoin ATM or whatever to put the money in, he had to pay taxes. And then like when he stopped to get some water, he paid tax on that. And then, there's property tax on the car that he uses to do all these things. And then he's not allowed to deduct the investment, but he's going to get taxed on the gains. It's fucking. We could talk about taxes all day.
It makes me super mad, dude. Like, because I'm with you 100% on it all. Okay, wait a minute. I want to hear more about the story though. This Chinese woman, Zamin.
Yes, so
Huang.
I sent you the actual tweet. The actual tweet is now in the chat. The link to the tweet, not that weird Telegram translation.
I'm in the tweet, but there's no story. There's no story.
I just saw it in another chat, and I was like, Soka is going to want to talk about this.
I definitely do. Let's see if we can't find her. Convicted in UK after world's biggest Bitcoin seizure. Can they? What if they burn it? Can they burn it? That'd be cool.
Dude, you think the government would burn $6 billion worth of Bitcoin?
Yeah, the government is dumb. Did you see when Germany, I still will never get over this, when they like proudly announced that they were selling off all this Bitcoin, and they sold it off, and they sold it at like $54,000 or something like that, a coin? Such a fumble. And the US, by the way, for all the talk about, strategic reserve, we're never selling Bitcoin, you know how much they sell? They sell a bunch of Bitcoin still. So
they probably pay some super genius to swing it though.
You think?
I think they sell it and then buy back in.
But like the US government could just straight up sell it all, then like say we're cracking down, it's illegal to own Bitcoin, then buy up all the Bitcoin, then say, just kidding, it's actually our national currency now. And there you go. All problems solved.
Or get one of the crazy Congress people to like introduce a 78% tax, call in the favors for the news people.
Exactly.
Make sure that everyone thinks that it's going to pass, then dismiss it from the floor before a vote, buy all of the blood that would happen across the global crypto market and be like, oh, look, we just increased our position by 78% in Bitcoin by creating some fake news.
100%. I mean, they could do so much, but they're just, honestly, they're incapable and incompetent. All right, I want to check out this. What up, Mr. P? It is a good day. We're reading about this Chinese woman who was like the biggest Bitcoin whale alive. Chinese woman convicted after world's biggest Bitcoin seizure. What are the chances that, by the way, this is like Eric Stevens? You know what I mean? Like, she is running the account and she's just been like, she was never actually doxxed and she was just talking about it. Like, you know, on Twitter, like making all the tweets and stuff like that. Someone that we don't know. Someone like that we actually, do know. They're like famous on Twitter. This is like the Wall Street Bets account or something like that. A Chinese national has been convicted following an international fraud investigation, which resulted in what's believed to be the single largest cryptocurrency seizure ever. Metropolitan Police says it recovered 61,000 Bitcoin worth more than 5 billion pounds, $6.7 billion. Jamin Qian, also known as Yadi Zhang. What? Is that like a nickname? Pleaded guilty on Monday at Southwark Crown Court of illegally acquiring and possessing the cryptocurrency. A second person appeared in court to admit their role in the scheme. I mean, how did she acquire so much Bitcoin? Malaysian national.
Imagine. So if you're taking bets and you've got like 100 different random pictures of people, and someone's like, "I'm going to give you 1,000 to 1 odds. You bet $10. You bet $10. You get 10 grand if you win." You have to spend that $10, and you've just got to pick the criminal mastermind out of these 100 people. Zero chance. Like absolutely zero fucking chances. She would be like the last one picked ever.
Here we go. This is who you're trading against. Boom. Tweeted. Done.
That's the perfect post too.
Okay, let's see. She pleaded guilty. According to the charge, it's a woman? He'd been dealing in cryptocurrency on Qian's behalf, knowing the suspect would facilitate the acquisition and control of criminal property by another. Between 2014 and 2017, Qian led a large-scale scam in China, which involved cheating more than 128,000 victims and storing the stolen funds in Bitcoin assets, the Met said in a statement. It said the 47-year-old's guilty plea followed a 7-year probe into a global money laundering web, which began when it got a tip-off about a transfer of criminal assets. That is the crazy thing, dude. The government could be like just straight up watching you for a long time. Like 7 years. They already knew she was cooked 7 years ago.
This is also England and China, which are both a lot more strict on online activities than the United States is, as far as we know.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, China just made crypto legal, in the last 6 months? Like it wasn't, it was illegal for a while.
Yeah. Why would you go to the UK? Like, why would you go there? Just go somewhere else.
She should just go to Dubai or
exactly.
Cayman Islands or some shit. And she probably would have been fine.
Totally fine. By pleading guilty, he hopes to bring comfort to the investors that have waited since 2017 for compensation and to reassure them that a significant rise in cryptocurrency value means there are more than sufficient funds available to repay their losses.
Dude, yes, think about that. What's 6.7 bill divided by 128,000? Those people made bank.
Well, let's check it out. Pulling it up.
That's like getting in on the bundle of a pump fund launch and not looking at it until it goes to $4 million.
Divided by 120,000. But like, who knows how it happens? Yeah. I mean, BlockFi, I didn't make bank. I got paid $16,800 per Bitcoin. 52,000.
Yeah, you got fucked in the FTX thing, right?
Yeah. So they're worse than this lady. $52,343. Some reports have suggested will seek to retain the seized funds. The UK government will seek to retain. Yeah, I will say, like, oh, we're going to repay the victims. Yeah, good luck. They're going to get at today's price. So that's what's going to happen. In 2017, hey, you lost $4,000 back then. Here's your $4,000. Maybe less. Here's $1,000. The UK government's going to keep the rest. The BBC had approached the Treasury.
Because it's going to be. Well, you know, the Metropolitan London Police spent about $6.2 billion in assets researching this case. So we're going to need to recoup that first before we give any investor money back.
The goddess of wealth.
Fucking fags.
Qian had help from a Chinese takeaway worker named Jian Wen, who was jailed for 6 years and 8 months last year as part of the criminal operation. When 44 laundered the proceeds from the scam.
Hold
What
on,
did they
hold on.
do?
Please tell me the last name is spelled Wen. Please tell me it's spelled
W-E-N.
W-E-N.
Yep.
Oh my God, dude, that's fantastic.
Is this real?
That is, I hate the word lore, but this is some crypto fucking lore where the last name is Wen.
So, Zero's wallet is really wanting me to deploy a token about this, because then whenever you go to like a tweet, it says, "Do you want to deploy a token?" No matter where I'm at. The goddess
dude,
of wealth.
There's already a ticker. I bought it as soon as I sent you that article.
Oh, well, there you go. We're late. I mean, that's it. That is how it goes. There's always a ticker.
I think it's already a ATH of like 200K. I don't know what
go.
it's sitting at now because Deck Screener's not working on my phone, but I threw a soul in.
She bought 2 properties in Dubai worth 500K. So that's to get that golden passport, right? You get a golden passport in Dubai if you buy properties of 500K or more in Dubai. That says it sees more than $300 million worth of Bitcoin from when. What was their scam? Like, what did they do? Chinese media outlet Life Week reported in 2024 that investors, mostly between 50 and 700, had poured hundreds of thousands to tens of millions of yuan into investments. Some of the victims, including business people, bank employees, and members of the judiciary, were reportedly urged to invest by family and friends. The investors reportedly knew little about Yuan, who is described as the goddess of wealth. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are increasingly used by criminal organizations, blah, blah, blah. This case, nothing. I mean, okay. Well, that is interesting. I never would have thought that. If the UK is smart, man, they will not be selling this like Germany did. You know they're not giving it back, so that is a wild story. All right. We had a win the other day. Trading our Bitcoin perps. It looks like, I wish that I had a better like understanding of volume. Like this all looks still pretty low volume. I want to see like, is there a better way for me to understand as an indicator how much volume is happening here on the Blowfin charts? Because I see these little bars, but they don't like tell me anything. It's just like, oh, there's little bars here and there's some taller bars back here. Oh, that's a lot of strength. That's a lot of volume. But like, I want an indicator that tells me what is meaningful volume. That's what I need to know. Like, is this significantly lower volume statistically? Should I care? Is this move up on very weak volume? Are people kind of just waiting to see? Is there an indicator like that? Guys, this is how we're going to learn. Here we go. ChatGPT. Let's see what it tells me. Is there an indicator in trading that helps me understand if the volume on an asset over a certain time period is statistically significant versus a prior period? Yes, there are ways to measure the current volume in a meaningfully different a volume moving average or a volume oscillator. Standard deviation Z-score. I feel like we know some of these. Relative volume. That sounds good. I think RVol sounds good. Cumulative volume delta. CVD. Volume profile. We do that. Okay, let's check it out here. Give me an indicator. Where are we? I can't believe I had to pay $20 on our trade. That's actually insane. Where are our indicators? Indicators.
What'd you have to pay $20 for?
Trading fees. We made $206 in our trade, and we paid $20. You want to talk about a scam?
So is it like juice if you go to a
Yeah, something like that. Why can't I find the indicator drop down? Here it is. Dracul says the VWAP. Let's check it out. Let's type in the VWAP. Okay. This line is the VWAP. What is the VWAP? It looks like it is going up on these. Before, what is this VWAP? What does the VWAP do? Let's make it a different color so that I can actually see what's going on. Make it yellow. I kind of feel like this is going to be important. Like, we want to know. It's volume.
So I got to run. I'll call you back.
Yeah, no worries. Talk later. See ya. Okay, here we go. I'm going to ask ChatGPT, explain to me the VWAP. Volume weighted average price. Okay, VWAP is the average price of an asset weighted by volume over a given time period, usually one trading day. Unlike a simple moving average, which just averages price, VWAP gives more weight to prices with higher traded volume. I like that. It resets at the start of each new trading session daily in stocks and crypto. Okay, so this is a daily. So this gives more value to this day. I wish it showed like when it closed. Labels, input, precision, default, values in the status line, labels in the price scale, VWAP, visibility, minutes, hours, weeks. Okay. Let's keep going here, guys. Formula. The VWAP is equal to the summation of the number of observations over a given period of time, whereas the price times the volume at any observation of I over the summation of just the volume. So let's break that down. Oh, they break it down for us. God, you don't even need to think anymore with ChatGPT. This is crazy. Price. Often the typical price is the high, the low, close divided by 3. So it's not necessarily an average. They take the high, the low, and where we close, and we divide that over 3. V is the volume in that period. So if there is a lot of volume during that time period, numerator is the total value, dollar value traded. Denominator is the total volume traded. So the VWAP is the cumulative price times the volume divided by the cumulative volume. So this is going to be like a positive integer. Bigger than 1 for sure. How traders use the VWAP. Benchmark for institutions, large funds. And I know, guys, this is getting pretty heavy, but we're learning so that we can become better traders. And I want to learn this. So if it's a little bit boring, I get it. But we're gonna become good traders. We saw the power of it the other day. Right? We saw just how powerful it was the other day. We took a trade, we made 83%. 83% pure profit. We just grabbed, minus our trading fees, which were way too high. Large funds use VWAP to measure execution quality. If they buy below VWAP or sell above it, it means they got a better price than the market's average. So we sold at 113,500. So we sold a little bit. We sold right at the VWAP. So we didn't get a benefit or a negative. We sold right at it. So if you buy below the VWAP or sell above it, means you got a better price than the average market. So all these people buying above the VWAP here, they are buying at a bit of a premium. All these people are buying at a premium. All the people buying here are getting a better price than the overall market, which makes sense. If all of these people bought at this price the day before, and we're waiting based on the amount of volume as well. So these people on average bought at whatever this is. Here's the open, it looks like. 115. All these people are getting a better deal. Better deal. Dynamic support resistance. That's what I care about more. Like, I don't care about getting a better deal than the market. I want to know dynamic support and resistance. No worries, you're cool. Thanks so much. Thanks for even sending us down the VWAP. We're learning this stuff. This is going to be a bit of a heavy learning day, guys, because it's profitable. It's profitable for us to learn like this. The VWAP often acts as a magnet during intraday trading. Prices above the VWAP, bullish sentiment, buyers are dominating. Prices below the VWAP, bearish sentiment. So the prices are below the VWAP right now, so it's a little bit bearish. Prices above, bullish. Makes sense. But we did take our short around here, where it was pretty bullish. Trend confirmation. If the price stays above the VWAP consistently, the uptrend is strong. If it stays below, the downtrend is strong. So are we above or below consistently? We're kind of below consistently. So is this trend that strong? If VWAP is consistently below, which right here it's below, the downtrend is strong. So that meant like this plummet here makes sense. So we had this plummet because look, we're consistently below. Look at all this is below right here. So that makes sense. Then we petered out. We're kind of like holding hands. We're below again though. So we're below here. So this uptrend, like we were below on the downtrend and on the uptrend. What does that mean? What does it mean if the VWAP is below the price on the way down and on the way up over the past week? Good question. That's a subtle situation of VWAP. Let's break it down. Guys, we're gonna be experts in this. I get it. If this is boring, trust me, go watch Not Thread Guy. But you want to be able to master this stuff? I want to make a lot of money trading. I don't want to be. I have a lot of dry powder, by the way. We have 5K in this account. But we could definitely juice that. But I'm not going to throw money at something that we're not good at. We are going to be expert traders before we do that. If the VWAP is below price during both the move down and the move up over the past week, subtrical, market has been trading above the average cost. Since VWAP is, if price is consistently above it, it means most of the trading volume sits at lower prices than where the market is now. Traders who enter near the VWAP are in the profit. Down move, but VWAP lagging below. Okay, so this is the scenario that I just outlined. This is what it looks like. It looks like our VWAP, our price is below the VWAP. Oh, no, it's not. I misspoke. So the VWAP is above this price move down, and the VWAP is below this price move up. So let me rephrase that. What if the VWAP is above the price move down and below the price move up? Which I think that makes sense. That's probably one of the most obvious and realistic things. On the way down, the VWAP is above price, right? Yep, it is. This yellow line is above the price. That's true. This means the market is trading below its average cost basis. Traders who bought earlier are now in loss territory. That's a sign of bearish pressure. Sellers are dominating. Okay, well, obviously it makes sense then. Sellers are dominating right here. On the way up, as price bounces, it moves back the VWAP. This suggests that the recovery has enough strength to pull the market back above its average cost basis. Participants are shipping back into profits. What this combo means together, this shows possible trend to a transition zone. During the leg down, the VWAP correctly marked bearish pressure. During the leg up, breaking above it flips back to bullish. Traders often view this as a signal of accumulation or reversal. The market absorbed the sell-off and buyers reclaimed control. So they're thinking that this is going to be an accumulation zone now. I could see that. I could see this being an accumulation zone. Okay, so I do like the VWAP. I want to keep looking at some of these other volume indicators, though. So you guys, these are the types of questions that you have to have as a trader. Look, I'm not saying that I'm an expert trader yet. You know I lean pretty heavy on Dracul. I lean pretty heavy on Crypto the Kid. So there's some heaviness that we're leaning on. But like asking these types of questions to know like what matters is really important. Really important, especially the assets that we're going to trade. We're not talking about trading some trash meme coins. We're talking about trading big boy, big volume, charts make sense type assets. I think I put a lot of you to sleep. Sorry. Do you guys want to watch something that's like more scandalous to like cleanse the palate? We can do it. There's only 7 of you in here right now. I see it in the concurrent viewership. I know that it went down. I know that it did. But I'm telling you, the 7 of you that are here that are learning this stuff, that you're going to make way more money. Okay, Jacob says go to orders. At the bottom of your screen under chart, you'll see a list of orders. You have a list of orders there, and you'll see a percentage, your gain or loss in percentage, not in value. Next to that, you'll see a square with an arrow. Okay, go to orders. Like order history. I don't even see orders. Open orders? Positions? Assets trading, position history, maybe. Oh, here we go. Wait, we were already here. In position history, Drukul? Okay, I'm here. I see it. Here's percentage. Here's the percentage. Next to that, you'll see a square with an arrow in it. Percentage gain. I'm there. I don't see any square with an arrow. Is it just bugged? Yeah, I'd love it if we could figure out a way. Maybe we could, I know like StreamYard and things like that. Go to orders, then go to orders. Okay, so I'm here, but I don't see anything that says orders. You mean here, order history? Order history. Okay, I'm in order history. Okay, I'm in order history now. I'm going to move this up so you can actually see it. Here's order history. I'm wondering if there's an easy way to get in and share screen. I know StreamYard has something like that, but StreamYard sucks. It just makes it easy for you to jump in and share screens and stuff like that, which I guess is important, but I'd rather just do it through OBS if we could. OBS is just so much better. Maybe Restream has something. I'll look into that. Scroll left or right. Okay. Oh, there it is. There it is. Boom. What does it say? My nickname is Blowfin this. What is that about? Boom. You found it for us, Cool. Thank you. I don't want my nickname to be Blowfin this. I want it to be Soka. Data. There we go. Change your nickname. Done. Boom. That is done. Okay. So we did it. Okay, cool. So now if we click this ever. What? It's still the same? Yeah. Am I back? There we go. My headphones died. You know how it goes. I got to fix that problem. It's driving me insane. There's too many things that are driving me insane right now. I'm going to download it. Hopefully that saves it. Need to change your nickname in the profile settings. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to take profile settings off here just in case it does something weird and wants to share something that it's not supposed to. Here I am. I did change it there. My name says Soka right there. Or whatever. We'll look at that later. All right, you guys. So we took a trade. It worked out 83%. Not bad at all. See, look, it says Soka right there. Oh, you can't see that now either. Move this down so you can see. It says Soka right there. Yeah, probably some delay. Okay, perfect. You guys, we did it. We took a successful trade. We can see the power of trading and charting. So all that being said, where are we at right now? Where are we at right now? I mean, so this is no longer valid. We took that trade. We're out of it. We have our volume profile. Not volume profile, sorry. VWAP. And let's see here. So Dracul, we made it happen. Dracul is the only one hanging out. We have some people lurking. I do see we got 8 people. Again, this has been a pretty heavy topic. Lots of heavy topics. So let's see if we can't find a trade here. What project? I saw people talking Aster a lot. I saw people talking Aster a lot. Man, we should have taken this trade. Whatever trade setup we had here was a good one. That would have been a nice trade setup. We had this. This was already built in when we came to the screen. This was a good one. We'd have made a lot of money here. Okay, so now it's in this channel here. 186. I do know a lot of people are talking about Aster. Let's get rid of this now. I don't think it's valid anymore. I know that's not valid anymore. Let's get rid of that. We're on the 15-minute time frame on Aster. Way down here at 163. What do we have here? So it did have a crazy run up. Remember, did have a crazy run. We see some. I mean, this doesn't look great. Our Aster one, that was you too? Oh, we should have gotten in. Hey, we're still getting our feet wet. Still getting our feet wet. Okay, so if you're asking me here on the 15-minute, we have pretty clearly lower highs. High, 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 high. This is not, but it's like kind of steadying out. You know what I mean? So that could be something. Like we definitely have had some downtrends here. Another downtrend here. Another downtrend here, which is kind of expected after the move that we've had. Kind of expected after the move that we had. Dracul says not tradable. You don't think? Why do you think not tradable? So that we know. So that we're learning. So we have some down, down, down. Is it because like there's a lot of weird volatility here? There's a lot of sell volume. Some buy volume is coming back. Our VWAP is above. That doesn't look ideal to me either. And I don't know whether or not it would be like a short or a long because like this is coming up. A little bit volatile. A little bit volatile in my opinion. This one doesn't look great. Let's look at another one. What are some projects with a lot of volume today? ZAN USDT down 50%, 4.3 million volume. Let's look at ETH. Let's see what ETH is doing. Yeah, let's check the website. If you send it to me, we'll check it out. Let's do it. That'll be super fun. Let's get a longer time frame on ETH. And this low here. ETH doesn't look like it has. Okay, we'll look at ETH in a second. I do want to check out. Mr. Boss just sent us a website link. He's been working on something really cool, and I cannot wait. I actually cannot wait to look at this. So he built out a website here. I gotta get rid of. Sorry, chat guys. You guys gotta go for 1 second. And we have to adjust this window so that you can see the actual navigation. I don't usually have the navigation in stuff, but navigation matters here in this situation. All right. So how do I get it so that we can actually see to like everything that's in the screen? Should I just do this? Maybe this is what I should be doing. I want to see if this works. Hold on, guys. Give me some rope. All right, there we go. Okay, for at least this warrants a different viewing canvas anyways. That's how that stuff works. MYX short. All right, we're going to look at this. We're going to look at this in a second, Dracul. Checking out the website. Let me know what you think. So Mr. Ross spent time building this out. This is like our community website. Really cool. Unbelievable. Just like visually striking. Like that's what you want when you first sit on a website. It's just visually striking. Home, about, services, VIP, team, contact, connect to view Soka, connect wallet, Soka data. Here we go. A lot of cool stuff where Bitcoin data meets innovation. Learn more. Buy. Look at this. It looks like I'm chilling. I'm homeless with my little buy sign. Let's see if we click it. Oh, dang. Check it out. You come here to the Soka wallet. 8.8K. How much lower can we go, you guys? I don't think that we can go any lower. I don't think we can go much lower than that. Learn more. Okay. Okay, cool. These are like the buttons. So much cool things happening in the background. Bitcoin here, you got these. Yeah, it's beautiful, right, Dracul? This is crazy. About Soka data. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's fun. Oh, Mr. Boss, now you're just like showing off. Look at these. I can grab the bubbles and do stuff with them. That's pretty fun. Soka Data isn't just another project. He's a degen monkey swinging through the chaos of meme coins, fat trades, and this. He lives thrill, FOMO, the jackpots, and the field crypto. But here's the twist. Behind the fun, Soka's his own mission. He's on board the next wave of dreamers, turning confusion into confidence. That's right. We're trying not to confuse everybody. Give them confident. Whether being your first token or learning how wallet staking actually works, simple hype. It's not a boring lecture. Sometimes a little bit on the lecture side. AI generated, it's all good. This is so cool. It's crypto education wrapped in memes, madness, fun to teach while, join the jungle, stack some knowledge, and maybe some gains along the way. Smart contracts, DeFi revolution. This is probably going to be like when we have some stuff and some content to go there. Our services. We're not a company that with suits and ties. We're just a group of builders, creators, and dreamers. Push things along. We're not a company with suits and ties. The AI, some AI stuff, that's cool. Community vibes, educational content, no promises, disclaimer, open collaboration, experimental tech, join the community. VIP, exclusive blockchain education platform. Connect your wallet to unlock premium. Okay, you need 2 million Soka to get in there. That's cool. Reward system, learning modules, community space, advanced wallet, like all this stuff is so cool. Contributors, meet our team. Here we go. Me, boom. Crypto the Kid. John. Dracul. Hey, Dracul, you see that? This is so sick. Look at you, Dracul. There you are. I mean, Mr. Boss, this is crazy. This is so cool. Socials. Twitter, YouTube, Kick, Instagram, TikTok, Telegram. Hey, we got it all. Dude, this is pretty crazy. He dropped the website in the chat. This is like A+ S tier. Crazy work, Mr. Boss. This is, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like, I can't even believe this thing exists. All of it's just so cool. This is well done. Hey, I mean, everything still needs work, but like, this is crazy how cool this is. That's amazing. That is amazing. Dude, you killed it. This is S tier. Whatever level is above S tier. That's really good. Super cool. It's crazy. Dude, I appreciate it. I can't wait too, because like you said, it's going to be even, once we like start dialing some of the stuff in, it's going to be even crazier. Super cool. All right, I do want to get back and try to take a trade or two before I've got to run. Because I'm pushing up against where we need to run. Sure, cool. You were saying that we should be checking out MYX, an MYX short. Polonium, PO Lumen, looks really nice. Yeah, I agree. That's pretty sick. Futures, let's check it out. Let's check out MYX. All right, you're thinking we can short MYX. Good Lord. How is it up so much? It's at $15? Yeah, I'd say we can short this. Huh. I mean, I think at least. I'm down. Yeah, Mr. Bus, whatever you need from me, just let me know. I know we're able to jump on calls every once in a while, but if you need anything from me, just let me know. Yeah, here we'll drop it. Let me find it for you, Drew. Cool. The website is this. Let me reply to this here. All right, MYX. MYX. Let's go to CoinMarketCap real quick. I do want to see what MYX is doing and what it looks like. MYX. Market cap went to 3 billion. What, overnight? I mean, this is insane. What is this guy doing? Social data? Can't these people get their own shtick? Who is this guy? Why do these people have to copy me? Always, dude. No one ever did Lunar Crush data. Then all of a sudden I do it on CoinMarketCap. I start posting it, and what do we get? People doing it. What a joke. It's okay. Used to it. All right. You want to short it. Oh my God, you can short it aggressively, 250x. Jesus. All right, let's take a look at the charting here. I'm on the 1 hour time frame. I mean, like, is this a swing for the fences type thing? Like, we're trying to short it back to some previous levels? Okay, I'll tell you what I see on MYX. First of all, just my first, I'll give you my open thoughts. Don't tell me anything right now. We're going to do this together. I got you. My first thought is any asset that goes from 0, essentially, to 3 billion over the course of 30 days is due for a drawdown. So let me start there. So I'd be looking for short. So I'm admitting that I'm pretty biased here to look for a short. But I mean, it is pretty clear that we have a level or so here. Wherever you want to put it doesn't even really matter. Because it's such an aggressive gap here. But I would say I see it here at like $1 as a long-term horizontal support. I do see, if you don't even want to get that aggressive, we have some horizontal support, of course, here at around 9, which is still a pretty significant drawdown. Now, that being said, I also see here that we have on the 1 hour, this high is a little bit lower than this high. It looks like this is rounding out to be a high. That is 1, 2, 3 consecutive lower highs. And we have 1, 2 consecutive lower lows. We have downtrending channels across the board here, right? Down, down. Even if we just continued this down should hit that $9. So put that here. Jerko says I'm a trendsetter because I'm complaining about the people on Coinbase. Dude, you have no idea. I will post things on X, and then everyone else will start posting them. Even as like, Crash, I showed him some love. I was like, oh, this is cool. Crash hooks me up. I kid you not. Like 7 people posted about Crash in that 5 hours after I made the tweet. It was crazy. So it goes down here, down here, down here. I want to get to a shorter time frame. We get to a bit shorter of a time frame. What is it doing in the shorter time frame? Here's the MACD. Let me get rid of this volume profile thing. The VWAP's got to go for a second. The MACD looks like it's starting to curl. It's at least flattening. It's at least flattening. I never know where to put the fib. That's why. Truco says, why don't I throw in a fib? Because I don't even know where to put the fib. Like, how do I know where to drag it? How do I know where to put it at the start? And how do I know where to drag it that's like meaningful? You know what I mean? How do I know how to do that? How do I know how to do that? So I have my fib tool out. I'm zooming in a little bit here. Whoops. Don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that. Get rid of that. I got my fib tool again. Here we go. Fib retracement. So where should I be grabbing? Let's ask ChatGPT. Let's see if ChatGPT has a word to say about this. I am charting some trades, and I have a fib retracement tool. Where should I start my fib, and where should I drag it down or up to? How to anchor a fib retracement tool depends on what move you're analyzing. Think of from which swing did the move start and where did it end? Okay, that's a good way to put it. From where did the move start and where did it end? Okay, so it looks like it started here. Even crazier, actually. Hold on, Dracool's calling. Let's answer this. Hey, what's up?
Hello. What's up?
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, so like I have it, but like where do you like put it from? So like I'm looking at ChatGPT said, think about it from where did the move start and where did it end?
True.
But I
Now, let's talk daily time frames.
Okay, I'm going daily.
Go daily. Let me bring it up. What USDT on okay, on Glowfin, so we be on the same thing, right? So if you look, it can be 4 hours as well.
Okay.
So go to 4 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, go to 4 hours.
Okay.
If you go back to where it started on the 7th of September.
Yep.
That's your bottom. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
So I'm on a Ber 1 a.m. Now translate that into your local time zone.
You're on which one? Sorry, you're on UTC 1 a.m.
UTC 1 a.m. Yeah, where it started.
Yep, I'm there.
Okay, good. Now, if you put the fib to start there and draw it up to the highest point, which was, I mean, you can take anything, either 9th of September or 10th of September, pick and choose, or 11th of September, sorry.
Just like this this peak.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it. We're there.
Okay. So, if you look at that, to the very top of a candle, to the wick of top wick of a candle, of the highest candle. Did you do it?
I think so. Unless I'm like missing some candles here. Let's see real quick.
Let's
maybe
do
even extend it a little bit more. Oh yeah, I think so. I think I'm at the highest wick. I don't think any wick is higher than this. Can you see? I know there's a delay on the stream.
Hold on. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to look, but hold on a quick second. Where's your stream?
I'm zooming in. I know it's better if we can share. I can share my screen though here. I could share it on Telegram so you can see it live.
Okay, so that's good. That's good. No, that's good. That's perfect, right? So, what are your levels there?
Hold on. Let me. I think I can share this. Let me just do this. Let me share this here. Okay, now you should see live. So you don't have to watch the stream. You see it live.
Hold on. Right. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. Right. I see it now. Okay, that's perfect. Right. Excellent.
Okay, yes. So the levels that I see, that very top peak, it's like a 0, 18.914.
Yeah. Okay, so that's fine.
Okay.
That's absolutely lovely. Now, where did it go from 0 down? Which levels?
0.5. 0.5 is what it bounced off of. And then it looks like it kind of flirted with 0.618. Not exactly, but flirted with it and bounced back up.
So 0.5, that's what where it hit. Then it went up to nearly top.
Yep.
That it came down to 618 or very, very close to 618. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Now, from here, it tried a bit of consolidation and went up again, close, but not that close to the top. Right?
Yep.
Where do you think it will go from this consolidation you have towards the right-hand side?
I think it looks like it's going to either go, like either right in between 618 and 5 or to 618 if it breaks below this horizontal line.
So, my opinion, my personal opinion, again, not financial advice. No,
of course, don't worry.
Yeah,
yeah, don't worry.
We don't want to block to get
Don't
going
worries.
anything. Yeah.
Don't worries.
My,
Yeah.
my personal opinion is it will come down from there to at least 618 at least.
Yeah.
Although I'm kind of targeting 786.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we could have some take profits here. So if we
That's
pulled out,
kind of what
let's see.
I see it.
Yeah, let me pull out shorting. So
Just
if we were
a
to
measure.
yeah, I just want to see. Let's
Yeah,
see if we
okay, measure. Yeah.
I just want to see short it down to here to around 618. And we probably don't. Our stop loss is
And
probably
stop loss,
like
the a bit higher than the all-time high.
okay. Yeah, so just something like that there. Okay.
No. Up. Go back up. Go back up. Stop
Even
loss higher than 0. Yeah, higher than 0.
Okay, so like there. It's like at $20.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your risk to reward ratio there?
2.87.
So nearly 1 to 3.
Yeah.
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 If you go to 786,
then it's 3.78 to 1. So almost 4 to 1.
Almost 4 to 1, right? So it's quite a nice risk to reward ratio, right?
Yeah.
Now, think about it this way. You saw the moves it made. Can you take a measurement from the top to 0.5 and tell me how much in percentages you have there? You should have a ruler on your left-hand side.
I see it here.
There.
Okay, I got
yeah,
it. And we're going from the top
from
fib.
the top, yeah, to 0.5.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here we go. To 0.5. It says 46.58%.
Okay, so that's the move. 46%. How about if you drag it to 786?
Let's check it out here. Hold on. Grab my ruler again. Going from the top down. I don't know. There we go. 75% almost.
Yeah. So it's quite a move there.
Yeah.
Now, assuming we go down from here, and I need to look at the chart on TradingView for that, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go back. Right. Okay. Right. So if you look at now, you can remove the fib. You kind of got the levels, right?
Yeah.
You can put it back.
Let me
so
remove some of these.
if you look, you draw that yellow line.
Yeah.
Oh,
I took it away.
undo.
Here, there we go. Bring that back.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the bottom of that channel.
Yeah.
And if you duplicate that and put it on top, that's your channel basically.
Okay, hold on. Put it kind of up around here.
You can put it at the top. It's no problem at all. So you don't have to match exactly your lines with the channel. You can't have it perfect.
Yeah.
It's just an area in between the price moves at this point.
Yeah.
Until it will decide to go down, straight down to hell, or to the moon.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you are on a 4-hour chart.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now every candle is 4 hours.
Yes.
Okay. Now if you zoom in towards the end of the time frame, like current date, present date, time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Make it bigger. Yeah. Make it bigger. And you'll notice the price has a bit of consolidation there.
Yeah.
Can you
right
draw
here.
a box? Yeah. can you draw a box and cover that section with the consolidation?
Where would I get the box? Just with like a
There on
pen?
where the line is. Where the line is.
This line here.
Yeah.
Info
Or
line.
not. No, or not. Hold on. It is. Where is it? The box is. Geometric shapes.
Is it right here,
Further
rectangle?
Down, where
Is,
the
wait, real
brush
quick. Is it?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the
That's
one.
one?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the one. That's the one. Okay. Yeah, you don't have to make it that big. The
Okay.
idea is to highlight again the range where the price is moving. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
top of the box, the bottom of the box. Now, as
Mm-hmm.
I see it at the moment, it looks like it's gonna break down the box.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And potentially we'll start to go lower.
Right.
We don't know. Let's zoom in into that to 1 hour time frame.
Real quick, you broke up. What was that last part?
Let's zoom in to a 1 hour time frame.
1 hour. Okay.
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 So what can you do there?
What can we do here?
What I'm seeing.
Hold on. The connection got bad for a second. I think we have a weak connection for right now. Okay, can you hear me?
Right.
Here, hold on. Let me call you back. Maybe it's a bad connection. One sec.
Hello.
Okay, is that better? Can you hear? I think the connection got bad. I can't hear you. It's just breaking up. Yeah, it's just breaking up. One sec here. Let's let it clear out for a second and then call back. Okay. Okay, Dracul is gonna give us a call back when he is able. I don't know if it could be my internet. You know how my internet always goes in and out. But last I heard was he said look at the 1 hour time frame, and we're looking at the 1 hour time frame. And it does look like we have, I mean, we went up, like it looks like there's actually a little bit of life here. We bounced off this. Higher high, higher low, higher highs. I mean, not as maybe powerful as what we saw before. But these are some pretty juicy moves. And if we get here and we start coming back down, I mean, like maybe it comes back down here to this level 12, but okay, is that better?
Oh,
there we go.
It's better.
I hear you way better.
Yeah, thank God.
Okay, so we went to the 1 hour time frame.
Yeah.
And we're taking a look.
And we were looking at that box. Now,
yes.
Once the price starts moving down from there, and it looks like it will lose. What's your moving average there? The 61.
60, yeah.
Any reason for using a 60 moving average?
No.
Just
it could be
out of curiosity.
Yeah, okay. No. I don't even know. We're still learning which ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you make it 21?
21. Done. Okay, so we tightened it up a little bit.
Exactly. So as you can see, the price kind of broke down through that 21 moving average.
Got it. So we made it a little bit short of a time frame. so we can be a little bit more fine with where the price is going right now.
Exactly.
And it broke through it. So it went below it.
And remember that the moving averages are slow indicators.
Right.
Slow moving indicators. Yeah. So you need to have something more precise if you want.
Right.
Throw in the VWAP.
Or VWAP. We had it just had it.
Yeah, no problem at all. You can add it
There we
again.
go. There we go. And then I'm going to change the color of the VWAP to, I think it's this here. We'll make it like this pinkish.
Whichever. I use yellow for the VWAP. I don't know why, but
I actually was using I was using it. I was using it earlier too, but then I have these other yellow lines. I don't want to get confused, but okay, there we go.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Whichever.
Okay, so there we go.
You feel it's useful for you to identify something or to see something. Okay?
Yeah.
So
okay, so we got the view up there. It's yellow.
Okay, that's fine. And tell me, where is the price or the price in report to the VWAP?
It looks like on the run up here, this recent run up, the VWAP is below the move. But now it looks like recently that the VWAP is starting to be a little bit above right here.
Okay. So technically the price started to move below the VWAP.
Yes, the VWAP is now above the price.
Exactly. So that's another indicator that it kind of tells you the price is weakening.
Yeah.
Or the trend is weakening, right? So what could you do next is just probably wait a couple of more hours if you wish.
Yeah.
Or get an order now. It's your choice, but look at something around the top of the box as an entry. That purple box.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like 1630, 1640, 1650. Yeah.
Yeah, 16, whatever it is there.
Yeah.
And then again, around that region, it doesn't need to be exactly that. So it can be 1625 or something like that. Yeah. Or 1617, whatever.
Yeah.
But around the top part, if you see the price starting to lose the momentum, going up, you entered into a short trade. Now, the question is, where do you put your stop loss?
Yeah.
And it depends on how long do you want to keep the trade open for? Is it 24 hours? Is it longer? Is it less than, that?
Yeah.
And the leverage you are going to use. And of course, the size of your position.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can go, let's say, I think you mentioned 250x on this one. I strongly don't recommend that.
Yeah. The max is 50x.
Oh, the 50x. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Yeah. That's
after it was to 50. You're right.
Yeah. No. Yeah. This is 50.
Right. So basically now you can get it like, I know, 20x, let's say. Get an entry around 1625, 1650, around that range. On a 20x, that means every percentage is 20% in loss or in profit.
So if we went all the way down to one of the ranges that was a 75% dip, then you're talking like a 1400% win.
No. So how much was the 50?
The 50 was 50%.
40. 50%.
Yeah, it was like about 50%.
Times 20. That's 1,000%.
Right.
Is it not?
Yeah. So we get 1,000% there, and then if it got to the next level, which was like 0.7 or whatever, then we're talking like a 1,400% almost.
Yeah. Duh.
Which is pretty
Exactly.
nice. And again, like,
of course,
yeah,
you need the conviction to keep the trade open. Yeah. And
Yeah.
where do you get that conviction to keep the trade open? By using lower leverages
Yep.
and smaller sizes, because
then it's not so stressful.
psychologically,
Yeah, it's not so stressful.
exactly, it's not that stressful. If you, as you said yesterday, you come from a meme kind of aspect of trading, okay, that's fine. You want in and out very quickly. That's
Yeah.
also nice. You saw the BTC trade on 100x, awesome. But memes or these kind of coins tend to have higher volatility than BTC. So they can go like 20% in 2 hours, and
Right.
then you're screwed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if it goes the other way. Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's why it's important to have stop losses and everything else. So my opinion is, as I said, look at something around 16 to 16.5 with a stop loss slightly above the second high, the one you noted with 2.
Yeah.
Do you see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hold
that's
on.
kind of the level where I would put the stop loss on, let's say 20x or 10x. If it's lower leverage, like 5 to 10x, I will go above the all-time high.
Yeah, just even go higher.
Slightly above.
Yeah.
Because I can on a lower leverage, the potential loss is lower due to lower
Yeah.
multiplier.
Lower leverage. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the kind of the
I like it.
Yeah, okay.
I like it.
Good. Anyway, so that's kind of what I wanted to show you. And there is another aspect which I'm looking. If you check the 4-hour time frame, you have that lower yellow line, the bottom there. Now, if you move that lower line to the high of the range, not this one, not the at the top, go further back in time.
So I did 4 hours right now, and this is about as far as it's letting me go back.
Oh, okay, so you have a yellow line at the middle of the screen, yeah?
Yeah, right here.
Okay, so yeah, try to move that to the high range of that section, not the low range.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's assume the price will move to that line. Tell me what's the risk to reward?
5 to 1 or 7 to 1.
47 to 1.
4.7 to 1.
Oh, 4.7 to 1. Okay.
Yeah.
So for every $10 you gain $47.
Yeah. Which is not bad.
Now multiply it with the leverage.
Yep.
Just 10x.
Yep.
So all of a sudden you are
every $100 you get $450.
Yes.
More or less. Yeah, you multiply them both by 10.
Well, just to kind of do a simple math.
Yeah. No, it's good.
No,
I mean,
you saw my calculation on Telegram in regards Pepe trading, right?
Yep.
I hope you
we're
got
in
the picture. Yeah.
We're in Pepe. We're chilling.
Okay, so I wasn't sure if you closed it because yesterday you were adamant to close it. I said,
No,
fine, your
no, no, no,
choice, you know.
no, no, no. No, we're open. We're down. We're down 13% right now, but I was mostly joking. I wasn't too stressed about keeping it open or closed. We don't have a lot of money on it, and so I was not too worried about it. The Bitcoin one was the bigger
No,
trade.
it's as I said, it's a kind of a long term kind of trade.
Right.
Yeah, that was indeed, and I'm really happy that you nailed it. Congrats on that.
Yeah,
So,
it's fun.
Anyway, the idea is, think about this one and do some simple math. Don't
Yeah.
forget to calculate percentages and multiply those percentages with the leverage.
Right.
Very important.
Right.
Yeah. Now, I noticed whenever you buy into a trade, you're using percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this thing here.
I'm not a big fan of that.
Okay.
Because it says percentage of your total portfolio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
what I do usually is, first of all, I will change where it says amount. Yeah. I will change
Oh,
that
you do it to
from
USDT.
whatever the
Oh,
coin.
I see what you're doing. So you're saying instead of MYX, you just change it to USDT and you say, hey, I want to put $500 on it instead. Like that. I think I know. I think I know where you're getting at. So instead of just saying what percentage of your portfolio, I don't even know how we don't even have 13K in here. How do we do that? Guess that's the leverage. No, it's okay. So right here, you're saying instead I could just put $500.
Share your screen over there.
Oh yeah, here. Let me share.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sharing now. So you're saying right here you could get more granular. You could just use the exact dollar amount.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. So you change it to your. Yes, but if you put, let's for the sake of argument, change this to 50x.
Okay.
Okay. Now go type in the amount 100.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you look under those two buy and sell buttons, you'll have a position size.
Yeah.
Now, that's kind of your position value. That's 4,000, whatever it is there, 10,000, whatever.
Yeah.
That's your cost, basically. So if the price drops 10%, yeah, you will gain 10% on that position value.
Got it.
Yeah. If it goes up now, you will lose whatever the percentage on your position value, not on your margin, because the amount there of 100 you put in there, that's your margin.
Right.
The margin is your actual money. Yeah. From your pocket, let's say.
Right.
Now, the position is considering the leverage, that means the multiplier, and the potential gain or potential loss is calculated based on your position. So you may end up losing more than you put in. That's why it's important to have stop losses and, well, you take profit from time to time.
Real quick, want to say goodbye to Mr. Boss because he says he's got to jump off, but he says thanks for all the information.
Thank you, Mr. Boss.
Nice words, boss, man. You're the best. Okay, so you're saying here under this is showing liquidation price. So like cost is $1.85, amount of $100 at 50x. So
no, hold on. What
Yeah,
do you
sorry.
mean $1.85?
I don't know. It says cost $1.85 USDT. And then it says max, like you've seen right here.
Okay. Let me check the hold on. Let me check the Bluefin website. It
Yeah,
might
no
be
worries.
the other way around because I'm using so many platforms. I kind of lost track.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Boss, I'll DM you.
Right. So let's see. Let's change it to this one. USDT. Okay, 100. And what does it say here? Not this one. Oh boy.
So yeah, because I see the 100, but then it says that the liquidation price is like 1540, which is like nothing.
Yeah.
Is that because there's no margin really behind it? It's just like if I
because
lose,
you have high leverage. Change the leverage from 50 to 10 and tell me where is the liquidation price. It will be like
yeah, it
20.
definitely changed. But like, how could I, if I want to use 50x leverage, do I just need to use more USDT? Will that change the liquidation
No,
price?
less USDT.
Less.
Am I right?
$40. No, the liquidation price, maybe it changed a little bit. 100. No, it's the same. So the liquidation price is the same no matter what, but I have 4,500 that I can use. So if I put in, if I want to short it with like more money here.
Oh right, yes. Sorry. Okay, so where did where you type in there? Basically,
Yeah.
that's the position size, not the margin. So it's the other way around. So
Got it.
the position size, it means you want to go in $1,000.
Okay.
But on a 10x position, that means $100 in margin.
Got it.
You understand now? So everything
Yes.
will be calculated based on $1,000 in potential gains or losses, but you need to be careful because your stop loss cannot be, because you're using isolated, your stop loss cannot be lower than a potential loss of $100 of which is your
Got
margin.
it. Got it. I might need to play with that a little bit then. I might need to play with that a little bit.
Okay.
Because it's saying cost is
So that's-
$99. So like, so that's saying I'm going to get $1,000 worth of margin for $100 basically, because it's 10x.
No, $1,000 position for $90 margin.
Got it. Because it's a 10x. And if I do a 50x,
yes,
then I will get $1,000 per position for $20. But the reason the liquidation and the reason the liquidation then is so tight is because if my position moves to where I'm losing more than $20 on either side, I get liquidated.
Exactly. So now if you change, let's say,
but then wait, real quick, before I change that, so if my position moves, do I lose $20 or $1,000?
You lose $20
okay.
in this specific
in this scenario.
setup.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you said change this
So
to 5,000.
Yeah, if you change it to 5,000, you'll see your margin is $100 or around there.
Right.
Yeah. And if the trade goes against you, you lose your margin, which is
right.
$90, $100, whatever.
So then how come when I do it so I do 5,000 and it says it costs me $100 here.
Mhm.
But if I do it here sliding with 100% of my portfolio,
Yes.
which is $5,000 about, how come now it says 1,000 here?
Yeah.
But I don't really
It
get
says
that.
what? Sorry, I kind
It
of
says
lost you for a
1,000.
moment.
No, it's okay. It says 1,000 here. So like 100% of my portfolio is about $5,000. So if I put $5,000, then it shows $100. But if I put 100% of my portfolio, which is $5,000 right now, it shows a cost of 1,000.
Maybe because you have other trades opened and your entire portfolio is not 5,000. Available portfolio to trade
Got it.
is not 5,000 because you are already in some trades and
Yeah,
those
true.
are taken out from
True.
available.
Okay, and I'll play around with that a little bit here.
So
but
how big is your Pepe position?
It is $258 of margin, but the position's 1,700. And it says available to trade 4,550.
Exactly. So any
Still shouldn't be
okay,
that big though. But like,
4,550, that's
so if I
your
do 4,500,
trading.
like this is still 100. 100% does that. I'll look at it. No worries. We don't have to do this one on the call. Yeah.
You need to consider the leverage. Yeah, of course. No, it's not a problem. But yeah, kind of that's kind
It's
of
good
the
to learn
idea.
though. This is really good. This is important
Look
to learn.
into that. Hope it will increase the viewers.
No, don't worry. This is
Who knows?
the viewer. It's okay. The
look,
viewers are kind of low today.
look
I think it's slow. I think it's really slow today. It just is what it is. We have like 4 people viewing right now. It's okay. There's only 4 people that want to make money. It's you, Mr. Boss, and who knows who else.
Damn.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Everyone is welcome. You know.
Everyone's always welcome. Yeah. But okay, I'm gonna take a look at this trade. I'm probably gonna rug the stream here because I've got an IRL call that I have to make too. But this is a good one. I like this one. I mean, just because it has high risk, high reward. Useless Flame is there. They're letting us know that they're watching. You're not useless, Useless Flame. You are one of like your 25% of the viewers. You're very important. So
absolutely.
So we'll probably be taking this one here eventually, but I'm just going to take a look. I got to make one more call, and then I'll jump in here and continue to take a look. But Drew Cole, I appreciate it as always.
Have fun. As I said, that's why sometimes it's easier to explain something when you can show it.
Yeah,
especially for the viewers.
Way better.
And this kind of even if it's a live conversation, it's great. But I kind of need to see live what you are doing while you are doing it, so I can kind of guide you through at least as much as I can. And
no, super
when I'm over the on the stream commenting and whatnot, it's difficult because it's so much delay, and I don't know, to be honest, I don't know why. But anyway, thank you very much. We'll talk later. Have fun. Good luck. And
yeah. I'll let you know. I'll let you know what we take. But yeah, I appreciate it, and it was good to like get on and just even see the mechanics of for the fib retracement, taking it from the start of the move to the end of the move. That's what I think I was missing. So it's super helpful.
Yeah, excellent. Thank you very much. Talk to you later.
All right, thanks, Cool. See ya. Super helpful. So you guys, we got like a crash course. Like people pay crazy amounts for this kind of alpha that Dracul just dropped. And it's cool. Like if you find cool people that will help you walk through this. Again, I get it. It's kind of boring. The only people here are Useless, Dracul, myself, Mr. Boss was here for a while. But like, where are you going to get more alpha than this? Like I'm trying to look at these streams. Like where else are you learning something? Where else? Where else are you going to learn this? Let's see. Frank is talking.
Back down on it. And my take is we're in that same, this is, again, more
What are they talking
sadistic
about?
or nihilistic take on it, but we're in that exact same window right now where regulatory wise, they've literally let go of the enforcement agency. Like there's no enforcement agency. They sent a letter to 00. I don't know if this is a smaller piece of news. I don't know if people caught this.
I don't know, man. That was at least something. It's about enforcement. There we go. But you guys, hey, I am going to rug it there. I'll let you guys know what we do with this MIX trade. I do like it. I don't know if we'll take it big. Although like my gambler side wants to take it big, but my trading side, my being a responsible trader side, maybe wants to take it not as big. But you guys, hey, I appreciate it. All of you guys that showed up, all of you guys that listened, all of you guys that like, comment, all this stuff. It's amazing. I don't even care. 3 people, 4 people, 5 people. Even if there's 5 people in here, if we take trades that make us a lot of money and we become better traders, what do I care if there's 1,000 people? Thank you, Useless. I see you saying peace. If Useless goes and takes some of this trading information, he's like, wait a minute. I used it to get out early to make sure I didn't get round tripped. I used it to understand how to take profits. I used it how to get in, how to long, how to short. It helped me change my life. That's good for me. I don't care. It doesn't need to be everybody in the whole crypto community. Just all of us together. So, Eustace, appreciate you. You're cool as always. I'm going to rug it here, but you guys are the best. Peace out, and I'll catch you guys on the next one tomorrow. See you guys.
Shit, what up? Never gonna give you up.